Alright, here we go. It's mail call time today. Now, this is a package from Viper Spectra. They wanted me to test out their new line of lights. They have a P1000, a 1500, 2000, and 2500. Now, I told them to send me over the 2000, but by the looks of this box right here, this ain't no 2000. I'm leaning towards the 1500. So let's open it up and see together. All right. Now what do we have? Comes with a little bit of cardboard to protect the light. A little bit more insulation to protect the light. Oh yes, look at this. Doesn't look too bad visually. I really wish they sent me the 2000 though. But let's take a look what we got here. Got some hangers, we got the wires. Oh, nice. They give you a little bit of a bigger clip right here to actually fit around the metal poles. That's always good. At least I think that's what that is. Not too sure, I haven't quite set it up yet. We'll figure this out in a second though. I'm just going to put this down for half a second. Alright. What is this? I thought there was supposed to be a dimmer on the side of this light. Oh yeah, look at that. There is. There we go. Alright, so that's how they show you to set it up. Pretty standard, except for the bigger carabiner right here that they give you. Now, what's really cool about this, actually, I just looked at, they give you these too. So you got multiple different ways to hang it up if you want. Personally, I'm probably going to combine the two together. Usually, I never follow the instructions on how to put up your light like that. I always configured my own way. I always find they usually don't have the best scenario for you right there. Usually much more efficient ways to do it. So, let's go set it up. Take a look at it. Take a look at this for a second. It's the 1000. There's the 2000 stats. Oh yes, the SMDs. Samsung 301s, I'm pretty sure. What's the wrong model? I was looking at the 1000. Alright, so now that we have this out of the box, we can take a good look at it. And I've actually had this on for 10 hours now. And, well, you have to test it, right? And to be quite honest, if you just leave it on for an hour, you don't really test it. So, 10 hours, it's definitely going to be on for. So I gave it a good run for that. And it is, the heatsink is barely, it's warm, but it's not hot in any sense. So the heatsink's doing pretty good. Now, the driver, on the other hand, is a little bit warmer. I clocked it at 130 Celsius. Or sorry, Fahrenheit. My bad. It was about 50 Celsius, I think. And that's decently warm. It's not excessively hot. But still, I would like to see colder temperatures on that for sure. Hands down. So this is a fanless design. They try to minimize the moving parts. It just makes it so less things can actually break down. So it came with these hanging clips right here. And the way I constructed it was I actually did two instead of just hanging all 4x1. So I put two on one and two on another. That way there's complete stability for it. If you just hang it off by one, usually it'll twist and turn around a lot more. So I'm happy they gave you two ratchets for that. And then they also gave you another carabiner that actually didn't fit over anything. I'll throw it up on the screen right there. So one thing I'm going to have to give them also is this dial right here for the dimming is really smooth. And accurate also. At 100%. I tested it at 152 draw from the wall, and at 50%, it was at exactly 76. So that's pretty accurate. Congratulations for that one. It is really smooth and one of the best dimmers I've ever seen. But let's go on to the actual light now. So this is a quantum board design. Has some SMDs on it. But I can't actually find the brand name or too much about the diodes that they use. Besides that they use 35 and 6500K for the white, the 660 for the red, and the 730 for the IR. That's about all I could find, unfortunately. I wish I could give you more information on that. But it is what it is. For the light spectrum, it's pretty standard. It's really high in blue, but it covers the full spectrum, of course. It's good for seedlings, clones, veg stage, and actually flower too. Definitely. So overall, it's a pretty good design, I must say. They've come a long way, Viper Spectra. They've had some not so as good models in the past. This one clearly they put some thought into. And I'm going to be giving it a good test run, seeing what it can actually do, see what it can produce. And I will be making videos for you, of course, about such results. Alright, take her easy. See you next time.